tell me about a time you got a reading from a psychic.
Okay. First, ignore the stain. All of my sweaters are stained. But I have had probably total in the last 15 years, 3, if not 4 different mediums mention the exact same spirit guide. I guess she follows me around, and they've all described her perfectly to a T, unprompted. So I don't really know how to validate if this is true, but the fact that 3 or not, I think 3 for sure, maybe 4, have literally described the same person without me like saying anything, I'm gonna take it, at face value, right? So my first psychic reading was about 15 years ago. I was probably a junior or senior in high school, so like 2008, 2009. And the way this girl did it was you set the appointment online, you literally just like name and email, phone number, she called you at the designated time, you confirmed your name, and she would jump right into the reading. You didn't give her any information, she would just start. Which I think is really cool, especially if you're a little skeptical, because you're not providing information that they can like twist or feed off of. So as like a partial skeptic, even though I do very much so believe in this stuff, it kind of puts you a little more at ease, because you're not providing ammo in a sense for them to kind of like make things up. So she described this spirit guide that I have that is a redhead, super boisterous, rambunctious, very loud. She's always been described as my biggest cheerleader. She's so proud of me. A little heavier set, just this wild, crazy, redheaded spirit guide. And at first back then I'm like, could it be like, the spirit guide term wasn't used, just like this lady that follows you around. And so I was thinking like, redheads kind of run on my dad's side, like generationally, like going back. But I don't know anyone that's passed that could have been, and just didn't think much of it. And I did another reading with her a few years later, so this was probably about 10 years ago, years in between. I don't even think she knew it was the same person. Like, she was very elusive and hard to get in touch with. And she was very, she would get migraines, so she would constantly cancel appointments, which was a little odd, but again, set another appointment. It was an hour-long reading, just gave her my name, and she jumped right into it. And this spirit guide was mentioned again. And this was the first time I heard that term. Like, she's not a relative, because I had mentioned, she's been brought up before at a, previous reading, but I don't know any family member. And she was like, no, it doesn't need to be family. She's a spirit guide. She just follows you around. And I was like, oh, okay. And the reading went on. And then when TikTok came about back in 2020, when I joined, I did follow a few mediums on here that would go live, and you would just comment your name or like a hey emoji or like little hand raise, and if she caught your name and had a message for you type of thing, the medium would read it out. And on 2 occasions, possibly 3, all different people, I jumped in, was like, hey, would love any messages you have, and all of them describe this lady to a T. And they would when my comment got across their vision, they would be like, oh my god, where's Rachel? I'm getting screamed at over here by this boisterous redhead who is just your biggest cheerleader. They would laugh. They were like, she's freaking hysterical. I don't know her name, but all of them describe the exact same person to a T. And I still, to this day, don't know her name or how she attached to me, but apparently she's great. She's the life of the party. She's a hoot. And she just follows me around, and she is she'll tell you how it is. She's got tude. She's got just this incredibly large, bigger than life personality. And, I thought that was really wild that 3, if not 4, I really can't remember, different people at different times throughout the years have described the exact same spirit guide, totally unprompted. So I'll believe it. I'll believe it for now. If she's in my corner, I'll take it. I do have journals with other information from those readings years and years ago. I'll have to find it and go through and see if anything has come to fruition from those. But, that was it. Thought that was fun.